the 25-yard line.
We go tonight. Right 20. Right 54. Here we go. Undercross.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Go, 12, go. 2 for. Rush in. Alert flare. 4 down. 25, check 25. Hatch it. Back. Watch the snap.
Gone. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 25 yards that time. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Garoppolo now. It's caught by Coleman. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Under 10, under 12, here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
11.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Hey, watch it. Check 43. Big edge. Come. You got tight right there. Check, nickel.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 26 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw is gone. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
21. Here we go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Pull it high. 12.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Airing it out deep for Woods. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Robert Woods. Touchdown, LA. Robert Woods, 73 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because it's just what you described. They ran at the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On second down, it's Coleman. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 68 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. On 2nd and 9, Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Samson Ebukam leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. The Sanders has got it complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. He's got a man complete. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out.
Here we go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Here we go.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
It certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Goodwin able to haul it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards, first down Niners. They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. 2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo to the end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Watch the screen. Pass. Watch the end. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Kill.
Goff now to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Super 66. Check, check. DC, DC. Slam. Watch. 5. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 56.
From the gun, here's Goff. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, watch that. Check Mike, 50. 76, tell him. 76. 76. Check. Deuce.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass. Check 3. Value 3. 6 down. 12. Watch safety 3. Hey, 5. Shell. Kill. Merlin.
Goff throwing again. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
You're not ready. Orange. White 20. 56 a month. Listen. 56. Hey, let's go. Check 20. Go, Brown. 76, tell him. 76. Hardball. Hey, Delta. Under crunch. Big Ed. Louis. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, watch the ball.
A final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
59 mark. Check, 59. Come on.
From the 24, Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full streak.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
me exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Hey, dude.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Got a man. He finds Sanders. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Garoppolo now, 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
25, check 25, check 25.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Under 10.
Now Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I got it. Kelly. 11.
Here's Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Go.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
We go.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And that's complete to Sanders. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
I got you. Check.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
54 Mike. Watch the run. Slam. 12. Bang. Watch it.
From the 50, it's gone. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the foot, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Check 9, check 9. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Check 37, check 37.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff is going to fire one deep over the... And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he is all the way up past the 25. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Check 3, check 3. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check 99, check 99. Hey, gun.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Watch it.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. The 20. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
After the interception, here's Goff. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. The 3-yard touchdown pass as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. A very important extra point there, up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
11.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Mike, here we go. Wait, 80! One, Omaha. 65.
Garoppolo to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here we go.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. White. Check three.
Now Garoppolo.
Switch.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Woods the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
17. He's coming. Shell. 5.
Out of the gun. Gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
Big Ed. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Now Goff on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And now it's second down.
Check 56. Yo. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Here we go. Hey, Alpha. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. All right, T, let's try. All right, T. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Goff throwing again. And that's complete to Cooks. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Tiger. 56, Mike, 56. Here we go, D, get off the field. Motion. 56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56.
Again, Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.